Hey y'all. So I am actually about to get in the shower. I just came from the swimming pool and I said now will be the great time to show you all what I do when I get ready to make this and this something great for my yoni. So I've told you guys before that I do a yogurt douche, and what it is yogurt, water. I have my water here. You want to use distilled water or purified water or something like that. I don't use the water out of the sink or the tap because there can be impurities or things like that in there, and you don't want that. So I'm gonna kind of remix this dish just a little bit, only because I've been to the swimming pool and oh my gosh, I'm ashy. I've been to the swimming pool and me and big bodies of water just sitting there saturating in water can be a problem sometimes, and so I want to take the extra measure to make sure that I don't develop anything, any bad bacteria growth or anything like that. So I am going to use a little bit of this. This is my tea tree oil, okay? And if you use tea tree oil, you know all that you really necessarily need is that and some sort of a carrier. Usually I will use tea tree oil and coconut oil, but I'm going to let the yogurt be my carrier this time. I'm using just simply Chobani plain yogurt. I've told you guys before, use a plain yogurt. Don't get nothing with no fruit or anything like that. And as you can see where it says that it has live cultures in there, you want something with live cultures because you want the good bacteria from your yogurt. I went to the dollar store, got the cheapest dish bottle that I could find, poured the contents out. It's wet because I have cleansed it of all of its contents, cleansed it out, washed it out and everything like that, and now it is ready to go. And I also, just in case I want to have some fun tonight, I also have alum. Alum, as I've told you guys before, is a tightening agent. They use this when they are pickling produce, and you know, like I said, it gives you that tight feeling. So got a little alum situation going on there, and that's what I'm going to use. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and open this up. Ooh, merciful. If you want, I mean, depending on how often. Now, if you have like a yeast infection or something like that going on, then you might want to get a big container of this. I don't. So I just got a small container of it. I'm not sure exactly how long it lasts in the Frigidaire, so I didn't want to waste any money on it. If you have a yeast infection or anything like that, what you can do is use this 3 days in a row, minus the alum. The tea tree would be good though, as well as it is good for fighting bacteria. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it up, get everything, because you know it separates, get everything mixed up together in there, and then here comes the process. So during this process, I guess we'll have some talk time. So get it all mixed up. I'm gonna go ahead and this dissolves really, really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add the alum to my water. I'm not gonna measure it out because I just don't feel the need to, but you don't need too much of it. I would say less than a teaspoon, but it's not. There we go. Let's see. So we're gonna get that in there. Come on. Okay, so that's good enough right there. It looked like I did a lot of shaking, but trust me, that's less than a teaspoon. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and start filling up my bottle. If you want now, I was going to try to use, I kind of like scrape it in there and then just tap. Scrape and tap. If you want to use a funnel, you can, but trust me, with using the funnel, it doesn't go in there as easy as you would think. So my little scrape and tap method works just fine for me. It is a process though, so be prepared. How much am I putting in here? Not really quite measuring it out. I try to fill it up to about right here. Sometimes I could even do a half of the bottle and then finish filling it up the rest of the way with the water. But like I said, I don't measure it out. There is no right and or wrong way to do this, just as long as you get it done. And this right here is just a natural way to douche, to fight bacteria, because you know we are always at war with bacteria within ourselves, ladies. So you know you want to keep your good bacteria and your bad bacteria in check, pretty much. So the live cultures are a good bacteria. You want to make sure that you have more of that than you do the bad, and it helps with your pH balance, and from what I'm told, it helps with the taste. Okay. So, from what I am told, or what I have been told before, it aids in having a nice flavor down yonder. So this is all you would do. You would just simply get as much of it in there as you would need. I did try to use a funnel. I swear I did, because I was like, okay, let me try this funnel method, because as you can see, it can get a bit messy, but I mean, just wipe it up. It's an easy wipe and you're good. And this is something that you can do as often, I guess, as you would like, 3 days in a row. Like I said, if you are experiencing any type of itch or something like that. Now, let me give you this disclaimer, ladies. This is not a heal all be all. I'm telling you that now. So if your problem has gone too far, then this would not be a remedy for you. It may help, but it won't aid in getting rid of it. If that's the case, what you would want to do is you can make your own suppositories, which would consist of coconut oil and tea tree oil. And you would take that, get you like an ice cube, what is it called? Mold, I guess you could say. I don't know. Put that in the freezer, freeze it, cut it, and then you can insert that, and that can be your natural remedy for fighting a yeast infection, because at that point the bad bacteria done got you, boo. So that's something that you can do. I've already said before in another, well, no, not on a YouTube video, but to my followers on Facebook, I have said before that I am not against going to the doctor if need be. If these methods don't work for me, then I definitely will go ahead and go to the doctor and get whatever cleared up if I need to, but I will try this first. So, I think I'm going to stop there. So I have enough to where if I want to do another one, let's say I want to do it again tomorrow, I can. And there you go. Boom. So, like I said, now I'm going to go ahead and add my tea tree. I get my tea tree if you're from a health food store. So as you can see, I use the stank out of it. But this stuff is so great. It is so great for fighting bacteria and things like that. And it is safe to insert inside, because like I said, if you're having a yeast infection or anything like that, you want to use a couple of drops of this and some coconut oil. That is your carrier oil. Do not call yourself using this without a carrier oil, because it will burn for y'all that aren't from down south. It will definitely burn. So, and you don't want that. So you always want to make sure that you use your essential oil with some type of carrier oil, be it coconut oil or something like that. And I'm going to use my yogurt as my carrier. And I don't really have anything, not really, but I don't have anything going on. So I don't really need too much. But like I said, it's just kind of like a pre-measure, I guess you could say, because I have been in the pool. That kind of makes me a little nervous about, my lady bits. It makes me a little nervous. So I'm going to use about, I hate odd numbers. So I'm going to use about 4 to 10. I'll use about 4 to 6 drops of this. Hopefully I get that right. Come on. I'm so nervous. 2, 3, 4. See, that's why I got nervous, because I knew it was going to start falling crazy. So that ought to do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my water with my alum in it. Let's go ahead and kind of stir it up. It usually dissolves really, really well. So there we go. Just give it a quick little stir. And I guess I can just get the rest of the yogurt off of this spoon too, huh? Can't hurt. And I'm not going to put that back in there. What I'm going to do is lay that down over there and just pour it in. And a mess, hey, if we make one, it's fine. You just clean it up. It's cool. All right. Cool beans, cool beans. We got all of that in there. Got the yogurt and everything. And I could probably go for a little bit more water. But this is also fine. My top. This top right here, if you shake it up, it's going to go everywhere. So I'm just going to take my finger, stick it in there, give it a good shake. Still looks like it's going everywhere, doesn't it? Give it a good shake. And my hands are clean, so there we go. And then, this is so messy. Oh my gosh, I was not anticipating all this mess. Glad I came with napkins to hold my spoon and everything. Okay, so let's get this up. As we go. There we go. And I will take that over there and wash it. And just put your top back on and boom. Just like that, ladies. You have a natural douche that is good for you, that will help you fight bacteria, help balance your pH, aid in giving you some more good bacteria, the live cultures. Like I said, please make sure that it is plain yogurt. It can be Chobani, it can be Oikos, it can be whatever you would prefer. Just make sure it's plain. Don't go get nothing with no doggone, oh, this stuff skeeched all the way over here, didn't it? Don't go get nothing with no fruits in it, because I don't care if you want to taste fruity and things like that. You don't want to put fruit up in there. Okay, ladies, please, I beg it of you. Just get you some plain yogurt. That's all you need. And it's going to do you right. Okay, the alum, like I said, the alum is going to help with the tightening. If you do not need the alum, which I don't really necessarily say that you need it, because, I mean, you may not have problems or issues with tightening, but it just gives you a little extra, a little extra suction. So make sure that you, like I said, you have some type of distilled or purified water, alkaline water, whatever you need, just as long as it is clear of possible, not imperfections. I just lost the word. Whatever. Don't use the water from the sink, from the tap, okay? And your plain yogurt, tea tree, you don't absolutely need this, but like I said, I came from the pool, so I just want to put a little extra in there, and that's all you need. So if you guys try this out, let me know how you like it. Let me know if you would continue to do it. Like I said, also, if you're experiencing any type of itch, or you feel like you may be coming down with a yeast infection, go ahead, do this 3 days in a row. Can't hurt, won't hurt. See if that helps you. If that does not help you, you can always make your tea tree oil suppositories. And if that doesn't help you, by all means, please go to the doctor and get you something so that you ain't down there with the itchy scratch. Make sure that you also take your probiotics. I like to take the probiotic prebiotic. There's a real cheap one. Queen D has one. I said I would probably try that one next when I run out of my supply of what I have. So yeah, let's make sure we keep these yonis intact, ladies. Bye. Till next time.